to talk about our experience adopting Plone this year. I have been participating in the Plone community since years, but that's the first time we are using Plone at my actual job. So it was a long time, and I'm talking. My talk will not uh, show any technical stuffs, but the cultural and economic challenges we have in our public organization. Okay. So I am a developer since 1991. I have a master degree in software engineering. Developer at the town council. Uh, I founded the Group I Paraná, the Coding Dojo group. I organized the Python Brazil conference in 2010. I organized the SciPy Latin America 2018. And well, I am very proud of being a member of this community. Okay, this is a picture of our city hall, town council. Well, this topic I am talking about, it's about a portal that was developed by the Interleges. It's a Senate kind of department, but more than that. They support the Brazilian legislative power, and every city that has a town council can use these products. They give training, free software, infrastructure, and they host around 1,500 portals there. There are some links over there, the interledge.leg.org, BR, and they have a GitHub repo. Okay. The product we are trying to use is the Portal Modelo. It was made for city halls. It's free software. They gave workshops around the country for everybody that wants to use it. They follow the Brazilian transparency law, so they accounts courts in Brazil recommend that people use Portal Modelo because it's very stick to the transparency law. It's recommended by the account courts of the Rio Grande do Sul state. And Timor East, near Australia, you know, is using Portal Modelo also. So it's not just for Brazil, it's for everybody that have a, well, the translation is most Portuguese, so it's easier to use in Portuguese spoken countries. There are a derivation of this Portal Modelo, it's Portal Padrão. It's for the executive power. The Brazil government use it. They implement government digital identity. It's inspired by the Interledge Portal Modelo. Okay. They also have GitHub repositories. So to install a portal or a Plone site is kind of easy. You can like run 5-6 commands and you have it running. Okay, git clone, git checkout, Python bootstrap, build out, instance start. It's not that easy, but it's similar to that. But when you have this installed, what you do? What about the maintenance, the backup, the restore, the availability, etc.? You have to deal with a lot of things, but this technical stuff is handled by people. So the people have to know how to do it, okay? And the content, who will manage? Who in our organization is responsible for giving the information, okay? Which data should be migrated from the old portal or from older system, or how with the updates and upgrades will be managed. And those people have the necessary knowledge to use the portal, to create content, to publish and that stuff. Those the people who have are comfortable with the portal going online. They are feeling safe to put the portal online. So there are another kind of challenges that are cultural. The attachment feelings. Uh, does this new thing have this piece of my old software? So they use something have been using something for years, then they have something new, and that piece of day-by-day job, it's not there. So they try to refuse to use it. Newest market tools envy. When I was in the Timo talk, so like there are these new React cool stuff going around. I need it because I just need it. It's beautiful. So people want these new things. Okay. And lazy student feelings will teach us to use, manage, upgrade this thing. So people uh, expect some teacher, someone to help them learn. It's hard to ask for people, oh, this is the manual, just read and do what you have to do. We developers are used to it, but you know, when it gets into the common regular user, they want someone to teach them, okay? And day by day inertia, how can I do my job using this new thing? I am used to do my job without this. Why I need it? Why I need this new thing? So about economics, how works the software economics in proprietary systems? Several clients finance the development maintenance. So they sell a license for thousands of people, and then the amount of money is used to hire developers and do stuff like that. In our organization, we have this limit by the law that we cannot hire a company for more than 8 years. Okay, so we cannot collaborate, we cannot share knowledge because it's proprietary. We cannot handle things. Migration. When we have to change contracts or change companies, we have to migrate stuff. So the old system it was kind of proprietary. The new system is also proprietary. We have to handle some way to migrate the data. It's antisocial. We have less friends. And the old culture, easier to buy a license than a development. So it's hard to contract someone to contribute to free software, but it's easier to buy licenses. The administration is used to buy license. They know how to do it. They know how to write the documents. They know how the process works. So it's easier for them to hire proprietary software. And the supervision institutions like the accounts court are used to check this kind of contracts. So it's easier for the courts also to kind of check if it's okay, it was not a fraud or something like that. In the free software economics, how it works? Well, the cost sharing can be kind of split through the institutions that use the software. So they have the same needs. They are not competing. We are giving service for the people, for the population, for the citizens. So we don't have to any industrial secret or something like that. By the law, we are also limited to this 4 to 8 years contract development maintenance, but we can share the code base, so we can contract a piece of the software, and the other institution contract another piece of the software, and you can join it together, and well, we can like do the same thing that proprietary software do. The community is collaborative. We have mailing lists. In November, we will have a meeting with town councils around the country, so we can share knowledge. It's easier. And we made a lot of friends. People are asking me on Telegram and Twitter if I'm going to to our meeting in November. So we miss each other and stuff like Plone community. And in the free software economics, I like to say that we have a bizarre way of free software contracts. If you want to know more, I can tell you what I think about it, but it's a kind of distributed sharing the product, but each one pays just a little bit, a piece of the software, not for the entire, and we own the code. We are not buying licenses. So what we are doing to face this challenge? Well, we research things that users do today. What are they day by day? How they do how they can do something similar. What about how they are using the old portal, how they use Plone. So we are talking to people and asking how is they day by day. We are planning first deploy minimal viable products. So it's a portal with the minimal things we need to use it. And we didn't add any new things and beautiful things, just the useful things for the first deployment. We are going to participate in workshops and conference like this one, and that one I told you about will happen in November. We are hiring a new team that will be released with a free license. So the portal is already there. Someone paid or spent time doing the job, and we are just buying a new team. So it's everybody that uses the same software will get this team. And then all the cities that don't have the money we have will get that free team for them, okay? We are collaborating with Interlayers and the Legislative Technology Group named GTech. And one of the things I'm trying to propose is doing a sprint on Saturday and Sunday to translate products to Portuguese. And then at next year, we intend to hire a new version of the product for Plone 5 or maybe Plone 6 with Voto. I'm really impressed with Voto. We want to improve the transparency and open data of the portal throughout the integration of third-party systems. We have some systems that are hired, are proprietary, but the data is ours. So we intend to publicize this using the portal. We intend to provide reports, data information to improve public policies in the city economy. So our intention is to improve the interaction with the population to help them to guide the city policies that we are the councillors will do for the councillors like create the laws that the mayor have to follow. So this is where we want to improve the portal. And we are accepting suggestions. If you have, you can like just push me in the AO and talk to me or drop me a message or something like that. Okay. Here are my contacts. You can scan this QR code. You will get a contact, or just take a picture. And all my social networks are Ramiro Luz, so you can try to find me. Okay. And I thank you for listening to me and having me here. And if you want to talk about it, we have more time. I was afraid to talk too much, so I hurry up. So, any questions, suggestions, or comments, or if you want, we can debate something.
Does anybody have questions? First, an applause. Thank you very much. Um, if nobody has, I have a, well, it's a remark. I shouldn't be making remarks instead of questions, but maybe it's good that you seek out the people from IMEO who are also on this conference, who are very active in building community for local communes in French-speaking Belgium. They have a very extensive experience with building portals for communes, for local governments, for supranational governments. So it could be great to compare and see how you can cooperate.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
Yes.
I can cooperate. So yeah. If we can help, of course, we can cooperate. In that, it's I think valuable to share our experiences and product, because we also contribute to the collective with products that are really suitable for e-government. So it was not a question; it was a proposal.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm here, but I'm like representing dozens of people that are working on this, so it's not me, it's a lot of people.
Anybody else? Then thank you again.
Thank you.